To web development class on WhatsApp. Today I'm going to show you how you can create a text animation. Alright, first of all, I showed you guys how to create containers, the mother div, the child div, the parent div, the mother div, the child div, and giving it different classes. This is the mother div, the parent div that controls everything, the mother divs, the mother div, and the child div. Inside the child div that we have the text, what we want it to control, what the text we are writing, what is all about that container, what the container is all about. So now this is the output of the code we are just showing. If you see, this is a very good animation. You just see this text, the colors are changing from up to down. Alright, now we are not using Visual Studio Code, so you might not likely know the color you are using until you use the color picker. You just need the color picker to swap your colors to anyhow you want it to be. In iCodeGo, colors are given to you by codes. In codes, you want to edit a color, colors are given to you in codes. So once you click on this panel, you go to color picker. That's where you will see a place you can edit your color. Even the one blue color, you just point it and stress it to anyhow you want it to be until when you're satisfied you leave it. Alright, so text transform uppercase. When I say text transform uppercase, I'm talking about how the text should be transformed, where it should start from, how it should end. The uppercase talks about this part. If you observe, the text comes out from the downside and affects the upper side of this E and K. It comes out from the downside and go to the top side. That is why I wanted it. That's what I wanted it to happen. So once you start saying text upper transform uppercase, it will just come from the downside and affect the upper side. Come from the downside and affect the upper side. Alright. And I say background image, linear grading. You don't only use background image when you want to input an image. You can use background image when sometimes you want to put linear gradient. Linear gradients are used to input more than 3 colors in your text, background color, or what have you. You can use linear gradient to create a background of different colors. Someone will think, wow, where do you get this beautiful image from? You tell the person it's not an image, it's just a combinations of different types of colors. So once you write background image, you open a bracket, you write background image, you write the color and write linear gradient, open a bracket and write the list of colors you want. If you want blue, you write in here blue. You want red, you write in this other side red, until the colors you want it to happen. Alright. Background self should be automatic. Why I say background self should be automatic, sometimes this your codes may visit other screen size and you may not be able to adapt to it. So I make it to be automatic, so in which once you visit other screen size, it can try to show very well on that screen size. Background clip. Background clip is all about the border box. The border is all about the end part of these angles here are all about the border box. Everything surrounding it, the end of the ace are the border box. So the border box, what should contain? The background size should be 200% automatic. It should be 200%. So even though it meets bigger screen, it will still understand, oh, that is automatic. If the screen passes 200%, it should be automatic. That means it should adapt to the screen. But if it is below 200, if it is no more than 200, it should be like this. It should just be normal how we could it to be. Alright, so the color here is the white color. This ash if is white color. Background clip text. Background clip text is all about how the text should be done from right to left, from your right hand to your left side. That's how the text is going, from your right hand to the left side. Once you put background clip, it makes the text go from one part to another, not jumping up and down, just swiping up. You're just clipping it from your right side to your left side. That's what a background clip does. Text fill color. There's an error here. I want to sort that out. Transparent. Text fill color. Transparent. So the text fill inside this place that is showing white here, once you impute a transparent to it to make it to be showing white, you'll not be seeing any shadow under the text. That's when we use transparent. Text fill transparent. WebKit background clip text. WebKits are used in screen. Mostly these animations might not support other browsers or other screen sizes. That's why we really consider the screen size when you are doing animations. So WebKit is how it will be showing on the browser, how the clip will be. It should be still be text. It should not turn to image or any other thing, or it should be static. It should not be static. And WebKit text also the same thing we did for this background clip here. It's the same thing we are doing for this WebKit background clip. It's the same thing. There's no difference. It's just different screen sizes. Animation 2 seconds. So the animation should change after every 2 seconds. Infinite. It should be changing. It should not be static. After every 2 seconds, it's changed. Display inline block. When I say display inline block means it should be showing. It should not be scattered. It should just show in one line. And I give it a font size to it. And now I bring out this keyframe rule. I mentioned things about this keyframe rule. And now text clip. Text clip is still the same thing as this WebKit. So animation, you have to understand screen size. So soon we are going to enter how you can create responsiveness to your animations. I just started with this one so you can know how this animation work, which screen size, how it will show on other devices, because you can create it maybe on mobile devices and probably a team visits a laptop screen, it doesn't work. You say, these codes are correct, why is it not working? You don't know that you have not created it to adapt to that screen size. So that's why we implemented this as keyframe rule and make the background position to be center. So anytime it is displayed, it's always on the center. If it is more than 200%, it should be on the center. My screen is not more than 200%, so it's just like this. My screen is not more than 200%. If you observe that once I highlight on it and leave it, you see that it's a color there that's showing transparent under. So my screen is not more than 200%, so that's why it's on the center. Alright, we are done for the class. Read a PDF and you will have more understanding on the class. Thank you.